Joe, I gotta ask, bro. You know, we've been talking about your business for a little while now. How do you balance being honest in reviews while also, you know, maintaining relationships with folks? Because I'm sure you have tons of people like, hey, we want Live PDX to come to our business, but your customer experience is going to be your customer experience. So,
True.
how do you manage that?
I usually focus on the highlights, stuff that I'm actually really excited about. Like if somebody asks me to include certain key messaging, I'm down to try and focus on it. If they're like, oh well, we have the best burritos here, and I'm like, okay, well, let's try one. And if I'm like, oh man, these are great burritos, sometimes I'll phrase it in a way that's like, I call it the YouTuber method, where it's like I'll make a claim like, this is the best sushi spot in Portland. There's gonna be a bunch of people that are like, no, it's not. I know the best sushi spot in Portland.
Yeah.
Which then boosts engagement, right? Which is a good thing. But then in the caption is usually when I toss in my most honest stuff that I'm like, ooh, I think this is my favorite spot in Portland for sushi. So a lot of times, as I was first starting out, I was trying to be so precise with how I was describing things. But then as I got, a little bit more experience in it, I was like, people don't really give a shit what I think. But if I make like a polarizing statement like that, it at least gets people's attention so that they'll start talking about it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not here to rank the places in Portland. I'm here to get people talking about them and put it in front of people's eyes.